let me ask you about the Rams. So you guys go out now to face an LA team that is averaging about 30 points a game. Very, very explosive. What's the first thing you think you have to take care of against this offense?
The first thing, we have to stop the run. Everything up front starts with the run, and we have to dominate the line of scrimmage and get a lot of knockback and make some big plays in their backfield. So we have to stop the run before we could even think about doing anything else.
How difficult is it to deal with their running game, though? Because they've got 3 different running backs who have run the ball a significant amount of time. And then you also know that Robert Woods, one of their speedy wide receivers, also likes to run that wide receiver sweep also.
Yeah, they have some great running backs. Their skill position guys are phenomenal. And, it's going to be a challenge, but that's why we play defense. We love a good challenge. And, have to go out there and just make sure we stop them.
How much of their motion and pre-snap trickery is something that's just meant to confuse a defense, or do you have to kind of ignore that stuff when you line up against them?
As a defensive lineman, you can't look at too much of it because that's when you get confused. You have to read keys up front, the offensive lineman. And a lot of the times they don't always take you to the ball, so you just have to know the scheme they play. So that's the biggest thing. You have to watch a lot of film and stuff.
One of the things that I've seen from looking at some of that tape is that Jared Goff this year appears to be using more rollouts than he has in the past. What do you see on the film from him that appears to make him more dangerous than before?
Their play-action pass game is phenomenal. They probably, I think it was like 49%. Their play-action passes are way more than anybody else in the league, and they do a great job. Jared does a great job as hiding the ball until he gets ready to throw it. So we have to make sure we stop the run and make sure we convert the pass on play-action pass.
It also seems to me, Dalvin, that this is an offense that's averaging like 7 yards a pop on first down. I mean, my goodness, that is much too much for a defense to give up. How much of your concentration this week has been on making sure first down is not a good time for them?
Oh, yeah, Mo. I always make sure first, second down is one of the top 2 things I focus on throughout the week, simply because if you don't have a good first and second down, you might as well not even think about third down because they already got another first down. So you have to focus on those things day in and day out when we come into work.
One of the things that we all notice is that Blake Martinez, one of your inside linebackers, again amongst the league leaders in tackles, he credits you guys up front for making sure that he's clean and he can get to the ball carrier. That's got to make you feel pretty good. And I guess you guys have some kind of chemistry going with him.
Oh, yeah, I love Blake. That's my guy. And, he always finds a way to get through the offensive line super clean and just make a TFL or a sack or something. He comes downhill so quick, so you never see him. You just see him getting up off the tackle.
There was a comment that Joe Judge, your head coach, made on his television show this week about how during a second-half extra point the other day, it was you and Dexter Lawrence that bowled over the offensive lineman and got pressure to the front of the PAT, and that really caused them to screw things up. How much does that mean to you that your head coach notices something like that, and how valuable can that be to show him what you guys are about?
It means a lot because I know me and Dexter on field goal block, we always go out there and just try to give it all each and every play, just like it's a defensive play. It's not a playoff, and you have to go out there with the same mindset as if it's 3rd and goal and the game's on the line. That's pretty much how we treat it. So it's great for him to say that because I know me and Dex give it all out there on field goal block.
Well, it's certainly been fun to talk to you again, Dalvin. We appreciate your time and wish you the best of luck.
All right, thank you.